Hi everyone, this is Lisa Coleman. I am a real estate agent and real estate investor here in the Raleigh area of North Carolina, and I also do business on the coast of North Carolina. And you're watching Wednesday Wisdom, and this is something I do every Wednesday to try and share a little bit of insight to the real estate, buying and selling world. If you're an agent, if you're a buyer or seller, or if you're a real estate investor. Mainly this is geared towards investors, so if you're looking to start your investment journey, build your real estate portfolio, or simply, add to it. Hopefully this helps. If you have any questions at the end, just let me know in the comments. I'm happy to answer anything. But today I want to talk about a topic that a lot of people love to hear about, but they don't quite understand it. And it's what it comes down to is like, how do people that invest in real estate and then not just real estate investors, but, large corporation CEOs and owners of multi-million-dollar corporations, how do they not, have such a large tax burden? I'm not going to say they pay no taxes because everyone's situation is different. But how do people that create such wealth and make so much money or seem to make so much money have very little tax burden, where people that are working on a W-2 or working in commission sales something have a larger tax burden? They're kind of like, and I get it, people go, it's not fair. There was a great article the other day, I think it was in Yahoo News, talking about how, I think it was, maybe it was Beyonce, I'm not sure, it was one of the big performers. They bought a house and then they did it with a mortgage. They bought the house and then they turned around and took out a mortgage on the house of like $30-something million. Well, the reason people do that is, number one, they're not going to risk their own money in buying houses and boats, airplanes, things like that. Number one, all these things are business write-offs. So the interest paid on that mortgage is a business write-off. But also keep in mind, you don't pay taxes on money that you borrow. So here's an easier example to go through. Let's say that we buy a house for $100,000, but the ARV, that is the after repair value, let's say this house is in horrible condition. After repair value of this house is $250,000. So we borrow it, we buy it for $100,000, we put $30,000, $40,000 in it, so we've got $140,000 in it, and then it's worth $250,000. So let's say that we turn around and get an 80% loan to value on that home from a lender, because we're going to keep that home and rent it out. So in essence, we've just borrowed $200,000 on a $250,000 property. Our first mortgage, we're not going to count interest or anything, I'm just going to keep this math simple. Our first mortgage on the house, or the first loan we took out to buy it and rehab it, was $140,000. So the spread, the difference, without expenses, there'll be expenses, but without expenses, is $60,000. Well, that $60,000 is coming into me, to my company. I'm taking, they're giving me $200,000, I'm giving $140,000 to the person that has the previous loan on the property. And now I have a loan for $200,000 that I have someone in the house paying the rent. Okay, they're paying the rent, which is making my mortgage payment. And I have $60,000 in my hand. Now that money can be used to put it back into my business, or that can be used to pay expenses and stuff. But guess what? That $60,000 is a loan. I'm having to pay it back. You don't pay taxes on that loan. That is how people who have, exponential wealth, build wealth, create cash flow with very minimal taxes. Now, this is a very simple, layman's terms way to do it. There's a lot that goes into it. But you have to keep in mind that this is the way that a lot of people build exponential wealth. I mean, we're talking second to millionaires, all of that. So please keep that in mind when you're looking at real estate investing. You don't need any of your own money. And when you hold it and you when you hold it and refinance it, the cash you borrow back out is non-taxable because it's a loan. Hope that explains a little bit of it. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know below. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Wednesday Wisdom.